Well, we now know exactly what you're getting for your MoviePass payment. Hey everyone, this is Kevin T. Rodriguez, film critic of iCritic.net, and we know that MoviePass is being relaunched. They added a wait list. We put our names on there. I put my name on there, but we didn't exactly know where MoviePass was going to be launching, what the prices necessarily meant you were going to get, but we now seem to have some concrete information for what is happening with MoviePass. So this comes to us from CNET by Karine Reichart. And the title of the article is MoviePass launching this weekend in 3 cities. 3 cities. So if you live in one of these 3 cities and you join the waitlist, chances are you can sign up for MoviePass. I unfortunately and surprisingly am not in one of the 3 cities. And pricing details have been revealed. So anyway, first of all, I want to point out that this debit card is a MasterCard branded debit card. And here are the plans. And as you can see, it's pretty straightforward right now. You have your basic plan, which is $10 a month, and you can see somewhere between 1 to 3 movies per month. Then you have the standard. There you can get 2 to 4 movies per month. And then you have Pro, where for $30 per month, you can see 3 to 5 movies per month. Now I'm assuming that that's based on dynamic pricing, the credits, and everything. So let's look at what this article has to say. MoviePass is set to officially relaunch in beta form this coming weekend on Labor Day. But it's coming to only 3 cities for now: Dallas, Chicago, and Kansas City, with more planned down the line, the company confirmed Thursday. Personally, I'm a little surprised by this. I thought for sure Los Angeles, movie capital of the world, would be one of these places. Apparently it's not. But it also kind of makes a little bit of sense. There's a big movie scene in Chicago, and Dallas is pretty big, and Kansas is also a little small. So it kind of makes sense. They're launching it in a movie market. They're launching it in a city that has featured pretty substantial growth recently, and they're releasing it in an area that, it might be a little quiet, but people like going to movies. And they're basically testing out 3 different markets and seeing what the reaction is to these 3 markets. So even though this sounds a little strange, it totally makes sense. People who were able to sign up for the waitlist in those cities will be sent an access code to create an account. MoviePass waitlist opened last week, but crashed due to overwhelming demand. That's probably a good thing for them. The service will have 3 subscription options: $10 to see 1 to 3 movies per month, $20 to see 2 to 4 movies per month, or $30 to see 3 to 5 movies per month. Pricing may vary between markets, and the range of movies could differ during peak and off-peak times of the week. The MoviePass subscription service is relaunching under original co-founder Stacy Spikes, who purchased the brand in November last year. It was first launched, excuse me. Isn't it just the thing? Like, you make a video and then the doctor calls you. Of course that happens. So anyway, where were we? Okay, so yeah, they're basically reiterating that, Stacy Spikes now controls it. News about the cities where the latest iteration of MoviePass will first be available was previously reported by Business Insider, along with details on the pricing. So look, this is that image, and so this basically gives you a good idea. Now I have to say it's interesting in some respects, because one of the problems with the original MoviePass was that basically if you use the thing once, well, then you were already saving money. And in this case, it looks like that's kind of going back to that. So hopefully someone from MoviePass can explain how this is a better business model. I know you have to give them at least 1 movie. Now, I should say, when it says 1 to 3 movies, I'm sure the credit system will be a little restrictive in that regard. Like, you probably could see at least 1 movie, but you might not be getting enough credits to see, like, let's say like in October we finally get this in Los Angeles and I sign up for $10. I could probably see a movie, but would it be Black Adam? Maybe a movie like Black Adam's a little bit off the table unless I have one of the higher tiers right from the get-go. You know, it says you can see 1 movie. It doesn't say it has to be one of any movie. And so if I got this in October, maybe I couldn't see Black Adam at $10. But if 3,000 Years of Longing is still out there, then maybe I could see 3,000 Years of Longing. Chances are this will not work for things like Fathom Events, so Cinemark subscribers may have a reason to keep that subscription. But this is interesting. So, as you can see out here, prices may vary per market and movie between peak and off-peak times in the week. Things like the weekend and the time are probably going to be taken into account for this, so that's another thing to consider. But yeah, this is what it looks like. We have a much better idea of what it is. So, which one am I going to get? I don't know just yet. Part of me wants to lean towards the $20 a month price. At that same token, I am not planning to actually cancel any of my subscription services, because, you know, they all still do something for me. Maybe the Cinemark. So here's the thing. If I decide to keep the Cinemark, I'm going to take the basic plan, the $10 plan, and I will use it occasionally for a mom and pop theater. If I decide to get rid of Cinemark, then I will probably get the standard option. And that will be that. I don't know if I would get the $30 option, though I have to admit, if you want to have the least restrictions, that's probably going to be a good thing to do. So anyway, yeah, we know where MoviePass is launching this weekend. If you are in Dallas, Chicago, or Kansas City and you got on the wait list, enjoy your MoviePass cards. Let us know in the comments below whether or not you are enjoying it or not. And as always, like, favorite, share, subscribe, and flame responsibly. Have a good one.